Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. So we are gathering here today to make a discussion. So let us begin. The situation that has been given to us is tourism is a growing industry in Malaysia. What are some ways to promote domestic tourism among Malaysians? First of all, do we really know what media means? It is actually media means communication channels through which news, entertainment, education, data, or promotional messages are disseminated. So my first point is we can have extensive promotions through the media. What I mean is we can make an advertisement and put all the information in the advertisement. We can also create a beautiful and attractive advertisement to attract other people to come to Malaysia. So the next point is we can promote social media presence. We all know that media really make an big influence to Malaysians. We can put the advertisement on the first page of the newspaper or on the first page of the magazine. We can create it very creatively, and I believe that with what we do, the advertisement can attract people. So, in conclusion, I believe that having extensive promotions through media will promote domestic tourism among Malaysians. So, what about you?
Okay, first of all, thank you, candidate A, for your opinion. So, based on our topic, on how to promote domestic tourism among nations. So, for in my opinions, the effective way to promote domestic tourism among nations is by having offer special discount on school holidays. So as we know, usually when school holidays start, the tourist management will increase the price to enter their place. For example, the theme park, as usually in the normal day, for example, their price to enter the theme park is only about 70 ringgit. So when during the school holiday, they will increase the price of the to enter the theme park from 70 ringgit up to about 100 ringgit and above. So it is quite expensive price for parents to afford it. Imagine that the parents have 7 children, so they have to spend a lot of money to bring their children for holidays. So in that cases, they will just prefer to spend their holidays at their house rather than bring their children to the for holidays. So as a conclusion, by offer special discount during school holiday is one way to promote domestic tourism among Malaysians. So how about your opinion?
Okay, so thank you for candidate B's opinion. So in my opinion is one way to promote tourism around Malaysia is having cheaper travel package. This is because if we have a cheaper travel package, we can attract more customer as it is affordable and worth our money. This is because our country also has its own attraction, such as beautiful sandy beach and breathtakingly beautiful mountain like Mount Kinabalu. So like to take people to this attraction place, the tourist management needs to lower their price, but to lower their price, but also equip their travel package with interesting offer such as cheap flight ticket and cozy facilities. The facilities will include house to live in, food and transport to go to the attraction spot. Okay, this will captive the attention of the customer to go travelling around Malaysia. So my next point is like for example, travelling to Sabah and Sarawak will become reality for those who never went there. This is because Sabah and Sarawak is located um, outside our peninsular country. So to go there requires a lot of money as the flight ticket is not cheap. So maybe the travel management or the flight company itself can lower the price of the ticket to attract customer to go to Sabah and Sarawak. So by attracting more people to Sabah and Sarawak will it will increase economies income. So in conclusion, so I think my point which is having cheaper travel package will help promote the tourism around Malaysia. So what about you?
Okay, so thank you candidate C for your opinion. In my opinion, to promote domestic tourism is by having a yearly tourism fairs. So, tourism fairs is actually not a rarity. It is very common, except most tourism fairs only focus on the overseas travel instead of domestic tourism. So I think we can what if we use the same technique to promote overseas tourism for domestic tourism. Because from tourism fairs we can share many attraction places in Malaysia, because there are many clueless people out there that doesn't know about many attraction places in Malaysia. I think it is our mentality to think that only the city has many attraction places, but actually every state has their own speciality, like have their own interesting places. For example, Terengganu is popular for their beaches, and Melaka is a historical state. So I think there are many people out there that doesn't know about this and only thought Kuala Lumpur is the main attraction places in Malaysia. So besides that, we can also share many advantages of domestic tourism at the tourism fairs, because for example, domestic tourism is much more cheaper than overseas tourism. So I think this can encourage more people to travel to explore Malaysia rather than overseas travel. So in conclusion, I think domestic tourism fairs is really important to promote domestic tourism.
Okay, I agree with your point, because having yearly tourism fairs will also help promote cheaper travel package, as all travel management or all travel agencies will promote their agencies at the yearly tourism fair that be held at Malaysia.
Okay. I also agree with candidate the opinion, which is yearly tourism fairs as one way to promote domestic tourism among Malaysians. So when you said that yearly tourism fairs is the best way, it's true that through this method we can keep people informed of interesting places to visit. So it can relate with my point, which is by offering special discount during school holidays. It is because when we were informed about interesting places to visit, we can know more information about the package, such as the school break package. So we can choose the best and the cheaper package to bring for parents to bring their family to spend their holidays together. That's all.
So I also agree with candidates the point. So I guess we have come to our end discussion. We all of us agreed that having yearly tourism affairs can promote domestic tourism among nations. So thank you for lending your ears.